Hello everyone, my name is Thomas Pulcher, and I'd like to talk today about fear, resentment, regret, and acceptance. Hopefully I get through all of them. Anyway, and talking about fear, false evidence appearing real. I've been trying to think of different things, and I was reading this book, Bug-Free Mind, and listened to one of their audios and everything else. And there's a few good things. There's some on acceptance, which, heck, don't mind. I'm going to read a thing out of here on acceptance. It's acceptance is a key, as whatever you resist persists. Whatever you prepare against will become your reality. Whatever you fear and worry about becomes your reality. So just accept what is, as acceptance is letting go. By letting go, it frees you of very heavy baggage, and by lightening your load, your journey becomes easier and more fun. It's pretty awesome, huh? Anyway, and he used the example of being at the airport, seeing the one guy with one bag and a computer as opposed to someone else dragging a backpack and pushing a cart with 10 bags of luggage and pulling a cart with 10 bags of luggage through the airport going on a trip. And you know, the one guy is enjoying the journey, which is life, and it is meant to be enjoyed, whereas the other guy is taking the same trip struggling because he's dragging all these bags of regret and resentment and other stuff that's actually serving him, not serving him, I should say, any good. Well, luckily I don't have too many regrets. And they're also talking about if, you know, you have a regret, well, for one, let it go. Accept it. Had you done something different, there's no telling what the outcome would be anyway. And you did what you did for a reason. I know when I look at my past, anyway, when I look at my past, yeah, I did what I did and I had fun doing it. And I, you know, paid the piper for it as well. Anyway, so that was one acceptance out of the Bug-Free Mind. Here is acceptance out of the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous on page 419, and it says, and acceptance is the answer to all of my problems. When I am disturbed, it's because I find some person, place, or thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me, and I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it's supposed to be at that moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing, happens in God's world by mistake. Until I could accept my alcoholism, I could not stay sober. Unless I accept life completely on life's terms, I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and my attitudes. This is written in 1939. Pretty remarkable. It still holds true today. Anyway, and let me see, as far as resentments, personally, when that's part of step 4. I'll go through the AA steps on another video, but one of step 4 is dealing with resentments. And when I had first quit drinking, a couple of my resentments were God, the police, and the DMV. Funny thing is, I had something to do with all of them, and that's one of the things I learned in AA about resentments is what's my part in it? You know, did I do anything to provoke actions from somebody else? You know, or if I didn't do anything to provoke those actions, is it possible maybe that they were just having a bad day, you know, and you happened to be there and they took it out on you? So, forgiveness. There's a law, law of forgiveness, and forgiveness isn't for the other person; it's for you. And that's very important, because really very important. And if you can't seem to forgive somebody, pray for them, because their life is obviously, or most likely, so freaking horrible that they're taking their unhappiness out on you. And there's some people that I know and aware of that are the same things, and in order for me to be at peace, I have to wish them a better life and love and happiness, and some peace and serenity, which helps me. And then remember, I was saying I like to look for similarities. Remember in that first reading out of this book, where it says acceptance is key, whatever you resist persists. That whatever you resist persists. Looking for similarities is right out of the law of non-resistance. Remember I told you I also like to look at Bob Proctor and the 11 Forgotten Laws. They have the law of thinking, supply, non-resistance. There's a bunch of them. In addition to a law of attraction, if they all work, there's also the law of forgiveness. Anyway, they all work together in order for the law of attraction to work. And the law of attraction is working all the time, whether you think so or not. Anyway, what else? So regrets we covered, resentments recovered, acceptance. Oh yeah, fear. And fear is rarely is it F everything and run. Most of the time it's just false evidence appearing real. I'm spending time trying to get ready for this video. What am I going to say, this and that, and what if I stumble, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyway, I guess the best remedy or antidote for fear is action. Just take action and do the thing you're afraid of, or confront it. That reminds me of another saying. There's an old saying, you can't conquer what you don't confront. Well, I added to that, and I put, you can't conquer what you don't confront, and you can't confront what you don't acknowledge. So acknowledging the problem or identifying it is the first step to conquering it. Anyway, I believe this is long enough for now. I hope you got some valuable information out of this, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.